morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Face TV Day. And here I have with me no other person than our regular host and also a regular guest. Are you a guest or
I'm good.
And that is a very nice way.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Face fans. I hope you all are good.
All right, City Boy movement and the appointment of Obi Cubana as the Southeast Zonal Coordinator of City Boy. We saw this on, I think that was 3-4 days ago, and it has really sparked a whole lot of reactions. People asking why Obi Cubana should accept such an appointment, why he is leaving P2P to support Swaji, Tinubu, and all that. And I'm just confused when I see some people making certain comments about that. Said, okay, let us discuss it here. Probably you can as well drop your opinion on this. Why? What do you think makes people to criticize Obi Cubana?
Well, to be frank, you see, politics is individualistic. Politics is selfish. All about selfishness. I mean, selfishness is all about I. Politics is all about your ideology. Politics is all about how will it favor me. So, you see, when the post dropped online, it was not up to 15 minutes. A whole lot of comments dropped about it. And I have this to say, just like we asked, everybody has their interests. What fits you or what suits you may not be what suits you. And if you were to draw the case of Obi Cubana as a point of reach, we all can attest to the fact that Obi Cubana is one of the outstanding business guys we have here in the Southeast. And it could be because being someone that is into business, that is really doing well within and without the Nigerian confines, it could be that this young man is trying to do this thing to help his business grow. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. Okay, let me be categorical on my explanation. Let's assume that he is doing this to help his importation and exportations. But sometimes, you know what happens when you're my boss? If I want to get something from this office, or I want to get something into this place, into Abia, and it must come through your office. So anything I have to do on my own area to make sure that I make you feel good, to make sure that I will last even after the test of time, I think I will have to do it. So the question on why are people congratulating him?
Okay, let me come in here. You know, I've read a whole lot of articles.
Okay.
First, I watched the video BDM made this month. You know, BDM was very, very, careful in analyzing this, and that is one of the persons who didn't fall into the names. Are you getting me? He saw it as strategy. And that is where I am coming from. Politics is all about strategy and value. Are you getting me? And so many people have made money.
Yeah.
And what they want is just that recognition. Are you getting me? Then I also read the article Charles Awurum wrote.
I was going to come to that.
You understand?
Article.
In that article that Charles Awurum wrote, you'll find out that it is all about recognition. And he said, and I quote, that even Obi Cubana is one of the least persons in the City Boy movement.
I was trying to understand that particular statement.
Because, in that article, he didn't mention names.
Yeah.
There are so many people, if not that, maybe Obi Cubana started doing certain things and we started hearing about him. Okay? And, the only way some of us can know about some of these people is when they come out to their
Yeah.
Are you getting me? When they come out to do empowerment, you get, oh, so this person has this kind of money. There are so many stinkingly rich
that are very
people
silent.
that are very silent. Those who are in the tech world, you may not even know who they are, but they are there. So from what Road, so many of them have aligned. And remember, this movement is created by the son of Tinubu, Seyi Tinubu, okay? And he has the network of who is who in Nigeria, especially the young people.
Yeah.
And that is the idea that he wants to use to bring the young people into what is right. So if you are Seyi Tinubu, won't you try to reach out to whoever?
I will do more than that.
Even if it calls for your father going for the 5th term, you will also support him.
When I saw that City Boy movement, first of all, I didn't just jump into information about the people who were involved. I first of all went to find out, because I thought maybe it was the movement, one of all these structures for maybe people who are trying to belong to the government. So when I found out it was created by Seyi Tinubu, I had to applaud him. You see, one of the ways that anybody can easily make it through politics, easily, when I say easily, is when you have a supportive family. Now look at what this young man did. He understood this young man is someone who has to an extent lived in Nigeria, who also may have seen and watched the lives of people who may have made money.
Yeah.
And look at what he did. He didn't just go back to start creating a structure and then start looking for people to join. He had to go back to the network of young persons also, and not just anyhow young persons. He had to go back to the network of vibrant, valuable, and young persons who have things to contribute to the society. Now let's draw back to our Abia state here.
Okay.
Don Lulu.
Yeah.
Somebody who in the past 1 or 2 years has made a whole lot of name in Abia state. Look at our own Gia Ikuku.
Don Lulu was appointed as director of Abia state.
Yeah.
Ikuku was appointed as patron.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? And these are the people who command respect.
This is strategic.
Yeah. Very strategic.
You see that what he is trying to do is to make sure that, and look at do I need to say, just like Charles Aworom said, he said that last time during the last election, the Obi wave was very high.
Yeah.
And you know one of the things that made it this very high was also most of these young persons, influential young persons we have within the Southeast region. And now what Seyi Tinubu has done is to see a way of trying to make sure that you absorb that particular wave and bring it to this person. Now, what is he trying to do at the end of the day? The movement has been divided. If we have persons who are still coming back to say, okay, we're going to vote for Obi, no matter what happens, it is going to be on 50-50 share. When you have the likes of Obi Cubana, who commands respect, who so many young persons look up to, you have the likes of Right Honorable Chinedum Orji, who the persons around us are trying to, maybe some youth. I know of so many youth, people I even look up to, and I can say that are also looking up to him. Look at the likes of Mayor Don Lulu, who has created so much impact within the confines of Abia State, being part of the City Boy movement. Now the question will now be, what is going to happen to the other movements around us? So you see that this is very, very strategic, just like you mentioned. And if care is not taken, the fear of City Boy movement will not be the beginning of obedient movement.
Okay, we need to do away with sentiment at times.
Yeah.
We need to do away with emotional blackmail. Okay? It is not all about emotional blackmail. Just like the video BDM made. Okay, that was so strategic, and it was thrown to watch the emotional sentiment of our people, and it really caught them. Okay, what we should do, the goal is just to win the people and not to scare them away with toxicity. A whole lot of people have flashed
Obi Cubana. Yeah.
Okay, and he's looking at it. Don't I have the right?
Yeah.
Okay, and people are coming from the angle. Okay, what if Tinubu's tenure ends? Who told you that those people who have enjoyed the partnership with the leadership that have ruled Nigeria have not been supporting other parties when they come up. Do you think that Dangote started supporting the government of Tinubu
from Nano?
They didn't support that of Obasanjo. Yeah. They didn't support that of Yaradua. They didn't support getting me. So it's just about you have what it takes.
Yeah.
When you have what it takes, any government that comes, you just switch over.
Yeah. Exactly.
All you need to do is to do the normal thing, and you align.
Be relevant.
Just be relevant. It's all about value, and there's some value in him. So what Obi's movement should do now is to just build and mend bridges, and not to just you don't win the election by church.
No.
Are you getting me? It's all about practice. So my dear people, I do not condemn Obi Cubana. I do not condemn Don Lulu. I do not condemn Ikuku. I even wrote I said I will even support Amadioha if I have the opportunity. So that is my stand on this.
And to also mention that they were not the only Southeast youth who were involved, who went for that particular movement that particular day. I think in the video we saw the likes of Yuredoche. He was very much present. There were so many other Southeast youth, influential youth who were there. And it simply means that they may have seen something that others may not have seen. Or there is an interest that they are trying to protect which others may not have seen. So whether you belong to Bede party, belong to Beria party, belong to another party, or whatever party it shouldn't be sentimental. It should be based on your core interest and value. You have seen something, and if you think that the party your neighbor has aligned to is not doing well with you, do what in your own party to make sure that the same influence that you're trying to create there, you created this area. All of us have the same opportunity. Not meaning that we don't have the same level of financial capabilities and ability, but then all of us have the same. We can make influences, not minding where we're coming from. The only thing is have the right proportional influence or quality to give out to people around you. You don't just wake up one morning and then you decide to talk down on others because they're trying to do this. No, politics, like I said, it is selfish. I have to use that. It is very selfish. If my father is coming up to vie for the office of the governor of this state, and you are coming for the same opportunity, and then I see that there is something I'm going to benefit more from you, I can decide to support you and leave my father. But people will come to say this or that or the other one, but then, like I said, it is personal, it's individualistic. So I don't think Obi Cubana and Don Lulu and our Right Honorable Chinedum Orji has done anything wrong. The only thing I'm saying is, please, while they are supporting Tinubu, please, you people should try as hard as possible to remember that this government is not really reaching us here. I have to be fine.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Let us face.
Face to face, now they read my eyes. Will they talk with the young things where they touch you?